Most everyone has heard of the game of baseball. You might even know it as the All-American pastime. Most likely, you've attended a game of baseball at some level, whether it was a high school game, a college game, major leagues, or it might have been a little league game, or even a T-bat game, watching 4-year-olds figure out which way to run when going around the bases. But what about fast-pitch softball? Have you ever heard of that? Are you more familiar with it? Have you been to one of those games? Many people do not know much about this sport, but that is quickly changing across America. The popularity of fast-pitch softball is increasing by leaps and bounds throughout the country. With the increase in popularity comes a tremendous increase in participation. Today, I will explain how and why we are seeing more and more fast-pitch softball throughout 3 distinct age groups. Young children playing in the recreational leagues, young adults playing on high school and college teams, and adults playing on professional teams. When I was a little girl, I loved to watch the Atlanta Braves on television with my daddy. Watching Major League Baseball with him was one of my favorite things to do. As kids tend to do, I would dream of playing for the Atlanta Braves and hitting home runs out of Turner Field in a Braves uniform. Then it hit me one day that there weren't any girls playing for the Atlanta Braves. So I remember I asked my daddy about it. He replied simply by saying girls don't play in the major leagues. Well, I knew I played t-ball and coach pitch and machine pitch baseball at my local recreation park. And I knew I could hit the ball, and I could catch the ball, and I could run pretty fast. So I asked him where do girls play when they get older. He didn't have an answer for me. He said that some girls go on to play softball at the college level, but that was about as far as it went. When I was 7 years old, our local recreation department introduced fast-pitch softball to our area. I had the opportunity to play in a 10 and under league. That was my first year, and I fell in love with the sport. At about the same time, fast-pitch softball was gaining in popularity all around the region, throughout the state, and across the nation. Over the past few years, young children's participation in fast-pitch softball has continued to increase. High school and college fast-pitch softball has been on a steady rise in both involvement and notoriety. Fast-pitch softball is now the 4th most popular girls' athletics in high schools. According to the National Federation of State High School Association, over 390,000 girls play high school fast-pitch softball. This number has been on a constant rise for the past decade. In 1982, the NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletic Association, began to sanction the Women's College World Series. This is a championship series for Division I colleges. The Women's College World Series is broadcast on national television, and thousands of people watch it yearly. In 1991, the NPF, or National Pro Fast Pitch League, was established. Finally, fast pitch had a professional league. Now, every year the NPF holds a player draft for college seniors. These players in the NPF are paid approximately $5,000 to $6,000 for a 3-month season. The NPF also found an ally in the organization, the Major League Baseball. The MLB has partnered with the National Pro Fast Pitch League to help young organizations grow and expand. This partnership is assisting with more visibility and recognition of the sport. The NPF is now beginning to broadcast several games on national television. Even with the major expansions I've discussed, I know that fast-pitch softball will never catch up to baseball. However, the increase in participation and popularity will make it easier for more young girls to participate in this challenging sport. Although it will probably never be known as the national pastime, at least little girls that sit with their daddy watching baseball can change the channels and share the excitement of a game of fast-pitch softball on television.